Real estate flipping looks like easy money from the outside. Buy a house, renovate it, sell it fast, and walk away with a big profit. At least that's how it's sold online. But what most people don't realize is that flipping doesn't fail because of bad luck. It fails because of one or two critical mistakes that silently destroy profits before the house ever hits the market. And the scary part? Most beginners don't even realize they're making these mistakes until it's too late. Today we will talk about real estate flipping looks easy until you do this wrong. So before we start, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. Illusion of easy money in house flipping. Real estate flipping is often marketed as one of the fastest ways to build wealth. Social media, TV shows, and YouTube gurus make it look simple. Buy a distressed property, renovate it quickly, sell it for a big profit, and repeat. What these stories rarely show is the complexity behind each deal. Flipping is not passive income, not a guaranteed win, and not a beginner-friendly shortcut to riches. It is a high-risk business that demands capital, discipline, market knowledge, and operational precision. Most people don't fail because flipping is impossible. They fail because they underestimate how many things can go wrong when even one key decision is made incorrectly. Underestimating the importance of the purchase price. Biggest mistake in real estate flipping is overpaying for the property. Profit is largely made at the time of purchase, not at the sale. New flippers often fall in love with a house, a neighborhood, or the idea of profit and ignore the math. Paying too much leaves no room for renovation surprises, market shifts, or longer holding periods. Experienced investors follow strict formulas such as the 70% rule and walk away from deals that don't meet their numbers. When you overpay, every other decision becomes damage control instead of profit optimization. Misjudging the local market reality. Many flippers rely on national trends or online estimates instead of deeply understanding the local market. Real estate is hyperlocal. 2 streets apart can mean a huge difference in resale value, buyer demand, and days on market. A flip that works in one city may fail in another. New investors often misread what buyers actually want in that specific area, over-improving or under-improving the property. Without accurate comparable sales, comps, and an understanding of local buyer behavior, your projected resale value becomes a guess rather than a calculation. Getting renovation costs wrong. Renovation budgeting is where most flips quietly die. First-time flippers almost always underestimate costs. Hidden issues like plumbing problems, electrical upgrades, foundation damage, permits, mold, or outdated systems can destroy a budget fast. Even cosmetic renovations can spiral when material prices rise or labor shortages occur. On top of that, many beginners change plans mid-project, increasing costs without increasing resale value. Successful flippers plan detailed scopes of work, add contingency buffers, and understand which renovations increase value versus those that only increase expenses. Choosing the wrong contractors or managing them poorly. Your contractor can make or break your flip. Hiring based on the cheapest bid instead of reliability and experience is a costly mistake. Poor workmanship, missed deadlines, communication issues, and disappearing contractors can delay projects for months. Every extra month increases holding costs, such as interest, utilities, taxes, and insurance. New flippers often lack systems to manage contractors effectively, leading to budget overruns and timeline chaos. Professional investors treat flipping like a project management business, not a casual renovation. Ignoring holding costs and time delays. Time is one of the most expensive factors in a flip. Many beginners focus only on purchase and renovation costs while ignoring holding costs. Mortgage interest, hard money loan fees, property taxes, insurance, utilities, HOA fees, and maintenance continue every month until the property sells. Delays in permits, inspections, labor availability, or market conditions can quickly turn a profitable flip into a loss. The longer a property sits unsold, the thinner your margins become. Over-renovating and chasing perfection. One of the most common emotional mistakes in flipping is over-renovating. New flippers often upgrade the property to their personal taste instead of the buyer's expectations. High-end finishes in a mid-range neighborhood rarely increase resale value enough to justify the cost. Buyers pay for consistency with the neighborhood, not luxury excess. Successful flips focus on clean, functional, and market-appropriate upgrades that appeal to the widest buyer pool, not perfection. Underestimating financing risks. Financing is another area where flipping looks easy on paper but becomes dangerous in reality. Hard money loans, private lenders, and short-term financing often come with high interest rates and strict timelines. Missing deadlines can trigger penalties, higher rates, or forced sales. Many beginners fail to understand loan terms, exit strategies, or refinancing risks. If the market shifts or the property doesn't sell quickly, financing pressure can force bad decisions or losses. Failing to plan an exit strategy. A flip without a backup plan is a gamble. Many investors assume they will sell quickly at top market value, but markets change. Interest rates rise, buyer demand slows, or competition increases. Without alternative exit strategies, such as renting the property, refinancing, or selling at a lower margin, investors can get trapped. Smart flippers plan multiple exits before buying, ensuring flexibility if the original plan fails. Ignoring market cycles and timing. Real estate markets are cyclical. Flipping during a hot market can hide bad decisions, but flipping during a slowdown exposes every mistake. Many new investors enter the market late in a cycle, assuming prices will continue rising. When appreciation slows or reverses, thin margins disappear. Experienced flippers factor market conditions into their buying decisions and remain conservative when prices are high. Emotional decision-making instead of data-driven choices. Flipping is a business, not a passion project. Emotional attachment leads to overpaying, overspending, and refusing to accept market feedback. Many flippers lose money because they refuse to sell at a smaller profit or even a break-even, hoping for a better offer. Data-driven investors rely on numbers, not ego. They know when to cut losses and move on. Underestimating taxes and legal costs. Taxes can quietly erase profits if not planned for properly. Capital gains taxes, transfer taxes, closing costs, legal fees, and accounting expenses all reduce net profit. Many first-time flippers calculate profit before taxes and are shocked by what remains after. Understanding tax strategies, holding periods, and entity structures is essential for long-term success in flipping. Treating flipping as a side hustle instead of a business. One of the biggest reasons flipping fails is because people treat it casually. Successful flipping requires systems, processes, budgeting, timelines, risk management, and professional relationships. Without structure, mistakes compound quickly. Flipping is not just buying and selling houses. It is operations, finance, marketing, and execution under pressure. Real truth about real estate flipping. Real estate flipping looks easy because success stories are louder than failures. What you don't see are the thin margins, stress, setbacks, and losses behind many flips. Flipping can be profitable, but only for those who respect the complexity, control their numbers, and avoid the critical mistakes that destroy deals. The moment you ignore the fundamentals, purchase price discipline, accurate budgeting, time management, and market awareness, is the moment flipping stops being easy and starts becoming expensive. If you liked this video and would like to see more like it, please give it the thumbs up. Leave a comment and click the button to subscribe.